Did Canada just bow to US pressure, or make the boldest diplomatic move in years? Before we dive in, hit subscribe and tell us in the comments what you think Canada should do next: stand firm or play smart diplomacy. Because what's happening behind the scenes could reshape Canada's future on the world stage. Backhand index pointing right, stay with us to uncover what really happened and why this apology could redefine Canada's global alliances forever. In a stunning turn of events, the Prime Minister has issued an apology to the United States over a controversial political ad that aired in Ontario, an ad featuring Ronald Reagan's voice, which Washington reportedly found offensive. The move has caused political shockwaves in Ottawa and raised questions about who truly controls Canada's foreign messaging. Sources confirm that the Prime Minister personally reached out to U.S. officials to express regret for the ad, clarifying that it was not sanctioned by the federal government. Despite asking Ontario Premier Doug Ford not to run it, Ford went ahead anyway, leaving the Prime Minister to repair the diplomatic fallout. But this apology was more than a gesture. It was a calculated act of political damage control. The Prime Minister emphasized that managing Canada's relationship with the United States is a federal responsibility, not something for provinces to meddle in. When a premier disrupts that delicate balance, it falls on Ottawa to fix the mess. And that's exactly the situation the federal government now faces. Mark Carney's administration is walking a political tightrope. Canadians want two conflicting things. They want their leaders to stand up to U.S. pressure, yet they also want secure access to the massive American market that keeps jobs and industries alive. Balancing both is nearly impossible, and that's the challenge at the heart of this crisis. But that's not the only geopolitical twist. As tensions rise with Washington, China has extended a diplomatic olive branch. President Xi Jinping has invited the Canadian Prime Minister for a state visit, signaling a major thaw in relations. This marks the beginning of a new phase of economic and political re-engagement between Ottawa and Beijing. Experts say this shift isn't accidental. It's a direct consequence of strained U.S.-Canada relations. Facing threats to trade access and economic pressure from the United States, Canada is now turning toward China, the world's second-largest economy, to hedge its bets. It's a striking irony. The more pressure Washington applies, the closer Canada drifts toward Beijing. That pivot could redefine Canada's trade future, its global alliances, and its role between two global superpowers. Meanwhile, at home, another challenge is building: the federal budget showdown. Set to be unveiled on Tuesday, the budget has already become the next flashpoint in Canadian politics. Reports suggest it's still being finalized, and when pressed by reporters, the Prime Minister refused to confirm whether the government is confident it will pass. Political insiders say this silence is strategic. The government is using the tension to its advantage, hoping uncertainty will pressure opposition members to avoid triggering an election or even vote with the government. Few parties actually want an election now. The NDP can't afford it. The Bloc Québécois isn't ready. Even the Conservatives know the timing is risky. Only the Liberals, some analysts suggest, might secretly welcome a snap election, believing they could capitalize on a divided opposition. Still, Canadian politics is never predictable. History reminds us of 1979, when Joe Clark's government fell unexpectedly after a failed budget vote. Could history repeat itself? Could a single budget trigger a national political crisis? If you ask seasoned observers, the odds are 99-1 that the budget will pass, but that 1% chance could change everything. From Washington's pressure, to China's invitation, to the budget standoff in Ottawa, Canada's political landscape has never been more complex or unpredictable. Mark Carney faces a test of leadership that could define his legacy, balancing loyalty, sovereignty, and survival in a rapidly shifting world. Stay tuned, because what happens next could reshape Canada's alliances, its economy, and its global identity. And before you go, let us know in the comments. Do you think Canada was right to apologize to the US? Or should it have stood its ground and defended its independence? Your comment could be featured in our next episode, so make it count. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it, life gets busy, and sometimes it's easy to forget. But here's the thing, subscribing is completely free, and it really helps us keep creating the content you enjoy. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support.